live on Instagram, PMT Athletes. Okay, everything that I'm gonna say is gonna stay here. Okay, everything that I'm gonna say is gonna stay here. For those of you that probably want info, more information about what's going on with Luca. Hello, guys. So this is YouTube and this is Instagram. Okay, so Instagram, say hello to YouTube. We are gonna make history today because for the first time, we are going live with two channels, YouTube, Instagram. Okay, and I mean this is the first time we going here live, and we're gonna here on Instagram. It's not gonna be just a stream. We're gonna this is like a podcast. This is gonna podcast. Okay, so it's gonna stay here. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna be saved. Let me usually what I do on YouTube is I share the link. It looks weird. It's right there. We there. Okay, so we're here, guys. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna share. I will share, and that's how you're gonna help me grow this channel, and that's how you're gonna help me grow this podcast. I have so much to say. I have so much to say. I have so much to say. So what I do, I go to my WhatsApp stories. You know, pace, allow pace, pop, right there. And then on this one I do English only because my community is Spanish, but some speak English or some speak Spanish and English. Wow, I'm just happy. I'm making history right now. I'm making history. I'm happy. Instagram, wow, man, we have to study that today. When did I start it? Instagram. When did I start this? PLT athletes, when was it? I think it was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Even though I have not really taken it serious. So let me. There you go. So today in this stream on YouTube, podcast on on Instagram. Um, so it's gonna be a podcast over there. It's gonna be a stream here. So what I was saying is I started PMT Athletes maybe like what 9 years ago. Yeah, so 9 years ago I started PMT Athletes. Which I'm founder and owner, thank God. And but I really haven't taken it serious. Maybe in the last year. So last year, I started. Okay, I'm gonna take it serious. Instagram, which is it's a zoo. But the cool thing about Instagram that I like is I can express my opinion. I can express, not necessarily whatever I feel, but I do. Because unfortunately, I'm not gonna say what platform, but there's some platforms that do censor you. Okay, let me see if we can find the live here so you guys can check it out. Why not? It doesn't say that I'm live, so I don't know if I have to be. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. So let's do it. Look. So you guys are watching Instagram right now, and let me let me show you guys what you guys are missing. All right, so right there. This is what's up. This is what's going on. That's what's going on. You see? You see what's going on, guys? So that's what's going on. We're on Instagram. We're doing this podcast. I know it's different. We're always gonna do things differently. We're always gonna do things differently. Understand that. Let me continue to share. So, oh man, there's so much to talk about, guys. There's so much to talk about, right? You know. There's so much to talk about. You know, there you go. Let me switch it here. Yeah, this is my room. You know, that's my room right there. All right, guys. Oops. Ah, okay. Um, you know, let me. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I feel very comfortable in front of the camera, so that's not really a problem with me. I feel very comfortable. So we're doing history, okay? We're doing Instagram and um wow, we're doing Instagram and we're doing YouTube, man. We're doing Instagram, we're doing YouTube. Wow, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about because you guys on YouTube, you don't know this. Sometimes, man, I've streamed, man, the longest I streamed was what? 24 hours. 24 hours. So I've streamed 24 hours. I think we need more light here. Hold on, let me switch something there. Let me switch something there. We need better lighting. Let's see if this helps. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, yes, a little bit. Man, we stream the most. Thank God we stream is 24 hours. So that's the longest time that we have streamed. Man, I don't even know. That's the longest we have streamed. Let me open up a little bit because I'm trying to switch cameras here. All these cables that I have so many cables here. There you go. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to open up a little bit so I can YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, Instagram. Okay. So on YouTube, like I said, we're doing a stream on Instagram. This is a podcast, and it's gonna stay here. It's gonna stay saved here. So I was telling you guys that the longest that I stream, thank God, is 24 hours, but not continually. Just continually, but we had to cancel at 12 hours because YouTube only gives you the opportunity to stream 12 hours. You can stream 24/7, 2 days, 3 days, but you only get saved 12 hours. Okay, so we did that the 31st, um, the year 2024. So basically, a few months ago, or like a month ago. We're in February right now. So we did that 24 hours. But then I've streamed 12 hours, 11 hours, 9 hours, 8 hours, 7 hours. So we feel very comfortable in front of the camera. Now, um, I'm gonna think about if I'm gonna do the two things. I feel comfortable doing two things. I was gonna activate TikTok because we also have a channel on TikTok, and I was gonna go live. But then I was like, man, I'm gonna need another phone because I always have a phone where I get messages. And the weird thing about doing a live thing and my streams, they're so they're not written. This is me. They're not like, okay, let me think about a plot, let me think about something, and then let me just put it out there. No. So what happens sometimes when I'm live, um, people call me and I answer. We have a conversation and, this and that. So that's what happens. So, this is the start of something great. I've been wanting to do a podcast for PMT athletes because I've been wanting to talk a lot about sports topics and what's going on in the sport world. And since I'm starting the streams in YouTube, why not start both of them? You know, for those of you that wanna also connect to my YouTube channel, welcome to do so. I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing the Spanish work. You guys have to understand that I've been doing the Spanish work, thank God, for more than 20 years. You know, I've been on camera. Like, camera to me, I'm not camera shy if I have the control of the camera. So This is we're making history literally today with PMT athletes in our YouTube channel. Like I said, this is like our third English speaking stream that we're gonna do on on YouTube, and I know it's gonna catch fire. Okay, I know it's gonna catch fire, and we just wanna thank you guys for being here. Okay, just have to be a little bit patient because today we are doing Instagram and we are doing YouTube. Okay, so I'm making history today. This month is a very special month for me. There's something like positive things that happen, the month of February. So we're here. Uh, I'm looking at myself on the screen. You can see right there. That's on Instagram. You guys can see it. Oh, yeah, I think you can. Let's switch it right there. There you go. So you guys can see it. You guys can see yourself right there. So I'm gonna try to make history, man. I'm gonna try to make history. Try to go into two platforms, two places. Social media, big giant social media, as YouTube and Instagram. I think they're brothers. I think they're held by the by the same owner. So anyways, I do want to focus just on my podcast on PMT athletes. So maybe I do want to do the podcast maybe like on Monday, and then Tuesday we can. I don't know. I can do maybe one Monday, and that's gonna be United, or I don't know, because I do want to focus on Instagram. I want to focus on what I feel, what I think about the situations that are going on. Trust me. Okay, listen to this situation. Okay, let me put it on record. Listen to this situation. On my YouTube channel, for those that don't know the work that I do in Spanish, I talk a lot about the politics and everything that is going on in the world. For example, right now the deportations are very strong here in the United States, this and that. So there's a lot of politics. There's a lot of things going on in the world. So I talk about them in my YouTube channel, but in Spanish. You know, this is the first time that we do in English. Like I said, this is our third stream in English, and our first podcast on PMT athletes. But I want you guys to listen out, to listen to this. The same situation, the same problems that we have in the politic world or in the world, we have them in the sports world. Like a lot of crazy things that happen in the politician world also happen in the sport world. Like there's a lot of things that I see now as an adult that when I was young, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I couldn't see. But now I notice it, now I see that, and I'm like, man, there's so much going on. And I think I have to be like a voice for the youth, a voice that's gonna make a difference, for them out there. Because there's a lot going on. Like you have no idea. You have no idea what's going on in the world of sports. It's okay. I can just use one word. Some of the things are just disgusting. To be honest with you, just disgusting. And some of them I call them out. I call them out on Instagram. I don't know if they're gonna let me have this podcast or whatever, because my stuff is gonna be very strong. Why is it gonna be strong? Because it's gonna be the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. So with that being said, I need Red Bull. You know why? Because I feel like I'm falling asleep. Why is that? Because I just ate basically like 30 minutes ago my first meal, and I'm starving. Oh, well, I'm not starving. I feel sleepy. So let me take something here. man. So we're going deep now. We're going deep today. We're going Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so man, there's a lot of controversy in the sports area. Okay, in the sports area, there's a lot of controversy, and man, we're ready to talk about it. Like the situation, I wanted to focus today on the Luka situation, where people are just crashed, like their souls are crushed, their hearts are crushed. Man, you have no idea about this Luka thing. You have no idea about this Luka thing. Okay, so blessings to everyone. Blessings. God bless you. Thank you for those. We have a lot of like good people here on YouTube. On Instagram, we really don't have a lot of people cast. This is our first time. This is our first time doing a live, doing a podcast. I don't have the microphone yet. I do have microphones, but I'm not gonna use them today. I was gonna think about ordering another microphone, stuff like that. So, anyways, uh, so here on PMT Actives, we're gonna call Luka Dallas. That's what we're gonna call them, and we're gonna talk about controversial stuff. Controversial stuff, man. There's a lot. You have no idea. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of topics. So, we're happy to be here. We're making history today. I've told my kids, hey, we should start a sports podcast because when we talk sports, me and them, or me and him, or because I have two boys, man, you should hear this conversation. I wish I could record them. We just flow, we just talk. And they have their opinion, I have my opinion, I have my insight, they have their insight, they tell me what they think. Sometimes they'll ask me questions. What do you think about this situation? I'll tell them the truth. Sometimes they agree, and sometimes they don't agree. For example, okay, let's talk about something controversial right now that is going on in the sports world besides Luka Dallas. Okay, Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, he just got interviewed by this Spanish guy, Spanish channel that's very famous in Spain and in the world. It's well listened, it's well viewed. So he just got interviewed not too long ago, maybe a few days ago, and he just says something that has people talking about this situation. What did Cristiano Ronaldo just said? That he started a fire. Okay, what did he say? Here he goes. So what he said is like the journalism, the guy making the interview, asked him, "Do you feel like you're the best of all time?" Okay, they asked Ronaldo, "Are you the best of all time?" His answer was like, "Of course, I'm the best." He said, "I'm the best that has ever played, the sports of soccer, football." Man, you have to understand, people think it's Messi. And he talk about Messi. People think it's Maradona. People think it's Pelé. But he said it's me. I'm the best. I'm the best. That's what he said. So that's a very controversial statement. That's a very controversial statement. So everyone's talking about, and especially the youth, they want to know what's going on. They want to know, hey, why is he saying that? I thought Messi was the greatest of all time, which in English is called the GOAT, GOAT, the greatest of all time, the GOAT. So R7, that's his nickname. R7 just said, "I'm the greatest of all time," man. And then if you ask PMT athletes, okay, let me put it on record. So if you ask PMT athletes, what do you think of of Ronaldo? What do you think of R7? Do you consider him the greatest? Do you consider him top five, top three, top 10? My humble opinion, PMT athletes, and I've told this to my kids, and they're like, no way, Dad. Like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, yes, way. I believe that R7, Cristiano Ronaldo, that came out a few days ago saying he's the greatest of all time. I think he's top 20 in the list of the greatest. He's top 20. Okay. And some people might say, you just, whatever. Listen, if you are 10 years younger than me, you will not understand why I say this. If you are 15 years younger than me, if you are 20 years younger than me, if you're 25 years younger, you're not going to understand. So that's what's going on. That's some of the stuff that we're going to talk about. Why I believe that he's top 20, why I believe, he's just. Now, what do I think about Cristiano Ronaldo? What do I think? What do I think of him? For me, in his game, he's top 20. But when it comes to marketing, that's what I posted. When it comes to marketing, when it comes to becoming famous, okay, the guy knows how to promote himself. To me, he's the greatest at marketing. That's what I believe. To me, he's the greatest at promoting himself. He is the greatest. If you didn't know this, he's the most famous person, account, I think athlete in social media. He's the most famous one. That's why when he opened his YouTube channel, like 6 months ago, it broke the internet. He was like 10 million, 15 million, 20 million fast. I think right now he has like 60 or 70. We can check it out maybe later. So to me, he's a genius at marketing. The guy is famous because he puts himself on perfumes, on colognes, on underwears. Do you know that he has his own underwear line? He has underwears, he has shirts, he has restaurants, he has everything. All he needs is like a car under his name. He knows he's a brand. He knows he's R7. So everyone knows him. So you're not the greatest just because everyone knows you. That's just, he's just super smart. He's the greatest to me at marketing. He's the greatest to me at promoting himself as the greatest. So to me, he's great at that. He's the best. Some players, they tap into fame. They become famous, but they just stay like that. They're like, all right, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here. But he didn't set on his fame. He was like, all right, I'm famous. Let's put myself on billboards. Let's put myself on buses, on social media. Everything that people see, they're going to see Cristiano Ronaldo. And of course, he went to play for Real Madrid at one time, which is one of the most iconic teams of all time. They're also a marketing brand, so that's my opinion. That's what I believe here at PMT Athlete. This is what I believe here on YouTube, the stream that I'm doing, about this situation. You can market yourself, you can promote yourself as one of the best, but necessarily, not necessarily you are the best. You are the greatest. I could talk to him today. We can have a debate. Hey, Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm sure you're going to watch this, because I'm sure he watches videos. He has a phone. Not only one, but I'm sure he has 2 or 3. And I'm sure he goes into these videos that talk about him, and I'm sure he listens. I'm sure when people start insulting him, which we'll never do, we will never insult him, he shuts it off. But when people start talking about him, but they're not insulting him, I'm sure he listens. So Cristiano Ronaldo, I would love to have a debate with you. And I will let you know, I will talk to you like respectfully, why you're not the greatest. when it comes to playing. You're not the greatest. I respect your game, but for this brand, and he's probably gonna say, "Who are you? Who are you to tell me if I'm the best or I'm the greatest?" And I'll be like, "You're right, but we have an opinion here, and this is what we know." Because you know what? I saw Zidane play. I saw Roberto Baggio. I saw some games of Maradona. You know, I saw, to me, the greatest R9, the original Ronaldo, Brazilian. To me, he is the greatest. To me, he's in number one. You know, and then we go and what about Messi? To me, Messi's top 10. Top 10, even probably top 15. Let me put Messi in top 15. I think I did a list where I put Messi at 15 and I put Ronaldo at 19, something like that. And I showed my sons that list and they were like, no way. And I was like, yeah. Because on the podcast, I'm going to talk about why Messi was so good at Barcelona. I'm going to talk about that. And I'm just going to give you a little bit, on this podcast, this first podcast. I'm a believer that Messi is not the greatest as well, because to me, for PMT athletes, it's called systematic player. Systematic player. That's what I call Messi. So Messi was great because he was connected to a great system. That's what we believe here at PMT athletes. He was surrounded by great players. He was surrounded by Iniesta. He was surrounded by Xavi. He was surrounded by a great midfielder. And Messi Barcelona was a beast. And what I used to tell my son when he was younger is like, everybody praises Messi, but I don't see him in the national team. And when you are the greatest, you shine everywhere. You shine anywhere and everywhere. Okay? When you are the greatest, you don't shine here and you don't do anything here. So Messi prime, Messi great. He was amazing in Barcelona. Why? Because coaches, the system, and the amazing legends that surrounded him. Everyone becomes great when you're surrounded by greatness. Everyone becomes great when you're surrounded by greatness. Okay? So in my opinion, PMT athletes dominate. Opinion, Messi was just a systematic player. Then he became an icon of FIFA. Then he became a money machine for FIFA. And the novel, the drama, Messi, Ronaldo. Messi, R7. It was great for FIFA. Money. We have two great marketing names, but not the best players. Okay? So this is stuff that people are not gonna like. This is stuff that people are gonna like. When I told my kids, I don't think Messi is the greatest. I don't think R7 is the greatest. I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest. I don't think Tom Brady is the greatest. You see? And for a lot of people, Tom Brady is the greatest. To me, Tom Brady is like top 3 for PMT athletes. So we're gonna stir up a lot of controversy. That's what we do. We speak the truth. We go into details. We don't run with the crowd. We don't. Just because everyone's saying Messi, I say, no. It's not Messi. For PMT athletes, the greatest of all time has to be the original R9, which is the original Ronaldo. And I tell my kids, and I tell them, they're like, Dad, what do you think? Like R9 was the greatest. He's like, what about Pelé? I told him I didn't watch Pelé play, so I don't know. He's like, what about Maradona? I really didn't see Maradona prime, so I don't know. But I told him when R9, when I saw him play, countries, teams, coaches were afraid of playing against him. People will just give up when playing against R9. Let me tell you that. Like when they were like, we're gonna play Brazil, they're like, oh, we lost. That was the power of Cristiano Ronaldo. When you're afraid of just one player, a whole nation, a whole team, coaches, I'm sure coaches didn't sleep. Let me tell you something. Some coaches, before they play Brazil back in the days, some players, they knew they were gonna lose. That's when you're the GOAT. When you haven't even played and you're in their mind, they're like, it's Brazil. They're gonna beat us. You think Mexico, Central America teams, South America teams, teams from Europe had a chance against Brazil back in the days? No. Brazil, back in the days, people would tremble to play against them, like literally. Because I understand also there was not social media. So people were like, who is him? Now, we put a lot of stuff, like the people that you look on the field, that they're like tough and mean, and you think, oh man, he's tough. You see them on social media laughing and dancing and doing all this thing. You're like, oh, I thought he was like he was serious. He's not. So this is the stuff that we're gonna talk about on PMT Athletes and on YouTube stream. I hope you have fun. I hope you stay with me. I hope you stay connected. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like. I hope you share these podcasts on Instagram, and I hope you share this video as well. Welcome people from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, everywhere, wherever you are, and you speak English. Welcome. It's gonna be fun. We're not just gonna talk about sports, even though I'm PMT Athletes, I will, because what's PMT Athletes stands for? Professional mentor to the athletes. That's what PMT Athletes stands for. Mentor to the athletes. Because I have came to the conclusion that a lot of players, they can be amazing, they can be great, but there's a lot of problems here that players have to deal with. And that's what we come. This is where we arrive. We work with them. I'm gonna tell you like what we're about, what we all this stuff. I can't say everything just one podcast in one video. I can't. We've been doing 33 minutes. Man, 33 minutes have passed by like that. So who on the comments think, yeah, that is the truth? Okay, so see, we already stirred some controversy because we're saying Cristiano Ronaldo is not the best. We're saying Messi is not the best. Vinny Jr., they try to give him the Ballon d'Or. They try to tell him like he's the best right now. He's not. PMT Athletes believe that there's a 17-year-old playing for Barcelona who I believe right now is the best player in the world. It's 17-year-old phenom. Okay? You guys wanna meet the best player that we believe is the best player in the world right now. Okay? So we're gonna switch the screen. I'm also going to go get a Red Bull. Hello from Brazil. Hold on just a minute. All right. So let's see. Hold on. Let me do here. Let me do some work. Who do we think right now is the best in the world? Okay, who do we think is the best? hold on. World, man. Right now, PMT athletes, PMT athletes, okay, right now, PMT athletes believes that this is the best player in the world right now. He's only 17 years old. I'm sorry, I can't speak Spanish, but he's 17. And to me, PMT athletes, he's the best player 2024, 2025 right now in the world. And he's only 17. His name is Lamine Yamal. 17 years old. Only 17 years old. So, welcome to our first podcast. Everyone that is joining in, thank you. We're going to be talking controversy, uh, subjects, topics, stuff that people don't want to listen, but we're going to have to talk about it. So he's 17. We believe he's the best player in the world right now. This guy is doing amazing things. So, for a lot of people, he's not. For a lot of people, he's not the best. For a lot of people, he's not the best. For us, he's the best. And he's only 17. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo right now. It's not Messi. It's not none of this guy. It's this guy. 17 years old. That's crazy. Right? So right now we believe he's humble, He's still in high school. So right now we think he's the best. Lamine Yamal. Only 17 years old. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, being 17 and doing great things at this level. Look, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce his name. He's just a humble kid. He's a millionaire already. Imagine having a son, 17 years old. But for a lot of people, he's not. He plays for Spain. His dad or his family are from Morocco. But he plays for Spain. He won the Euro 2024. And man, he's scoring. Look at that. He's only 17. 17 years old. They're saying he's doing things that Messi was doing at that age. But no one's crowning him. Only we are. I think we're one of the few accounts that we are saying that he's the best. Going against great players. This is a French national team player. Only 17. And that's why I want you to understand. Only 17. Do you guys understand that? See, here's with he's one of the big guys in Barcelona. Okay? That's what we believe. Hello, welcome to our stream. We're talking sports today. We're talking a little bit of controversy. We are saying, so we say stuff that a lot of people don't agree. He's happy. So this is him. He's humble. I want you to see this play. Watch. All those guys surrounding him. Who reminds you of that? That's how Messi used to be. Look, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Right there. Look at that. Look at that play. He's only 17. You see it? You see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. What do you guys think? Yes. Very similar. So that's who we think that right there. You guys can see yourself. All right, so 40 minutes. So we're gonna talk about a lot of controversies, like a lot of controversy topics, stuff that people are not gonna, we're not gonna be like, yeah, he's young, he's only 17. Yes, he's very young. He's boom, 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 and he's super smart. He's super smart with the ball. I mean, come on, 17, doing things like of a 20-year-old, 25-year-old, 30-year-old. That's a phenom right there. That's when you're great being young. So we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Excuse me. On PMT Athletes, we're just gonna focus and try to focus on sports on the streams. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. Okay, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna today. I was gonna take you guys to a place that I have even taken the Spanish stream, but it was closed. So that's why I'm here in the room right now. But I was ready. I have my sweater. I have everything on. I have all this good looking stuff on me. But it was closed. So we might do it for the Spanish stream. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for the Spanish community. They're on YouTube. You guys can't see them, but they're supporting this vision. And I think I'm gonna connect it with PMT Athletes just because. Okay. I just need to be careful not to talk so much about sports. It's not always gonna be about sports. Because when I told my sons, I told them that I was gonna do like 2 podcasts a week. That's what we want to do here on PMT Athletes. So I told them that we might do a podcast on Mondays because teams play on the weekend. There's a lot of controversy. Like right now, Luka Dallas. The Luka Dallas controversy is. I mean, we have to spend like the whole night talking about it, like everything that is going on, everything that happened. But we don't have time. We are about to just wrap it up. But I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. We did it. We're doing history. Some of you guys are probably gonna watch this later on, maybe hours later, days later, week later, maybe a month, 2 months, who knows? Uh, let's see. So I was saying, I'm gonna do the podcast on Mondays because, like I said, sports they play on the weekends, and then probably do another one like on Thursday, or yeah, Thursday or something, or Friday. I don't know. But the stream, I'm also thinking about doing this maybe 2, 3 times a week. The Spanish one, excuse me, the Spanish one, we are doing that one every day. But I want to practice my English as well. And that's why I'm doing the streams. That's one of the reasons. And also because we want to reach to a wider audience, you know, a wider audience in Spanish. Because I'm wearing the name of the YouTube channel here in the back. You guys can't see it. You guys are not gonna be able to see it right now. I'm not gonna show it. So when I walk on the mall, when I walk on the streets, people look at the name from all races, from all different ethnicities, backgrounds, and I'm sure they go check on their phone and they're like, okay, what's this YouTube channel? If they go into the YouTube channel and there's nothing in English, they're gonna be like, oh, everything's in Spanish. So we don't wanna cut ourselves short like that. Anyways, guys, I think I'm out. Okay, I feel happy. I feel blessed. I feel like I've done something today different. YouTube, hello. Instagram, hello. Okay, and like I said, I was gonna do TikTok, but no, I need another phone. I need at least 3 phones. I need at least 4 phones in order to do that. So that's it, guys. I guess. Like I said, the podcast is gonna be just like this, okay, guys? They're not gonna be like me switching, looking here, looking over there. They're gonna be different. I'm probably gonna have, the microphone, and I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna, I'm just gonna throw some stuff out there. All right. I know some people are gonna like it, some are not gonna like it, and maybe one day I can, we can build an audience here. You guys can share your comments, share your thoughts and stuff like that. Because right now, for example, the people in Dallas, for example, with this Lucas situation, they're looking for answers. You know, people are crying, people are depressed, people don't want to eat, people don't want to sleep, all these things. And we're the ones that we're like, okay, we have the answers. This is what's going on. This is why it happened, you know. And so we just wanna have that. All right. Wow, we had a good group of people came into the live, and you know they were connected. So like there's a list right there. So they come for a minute, 2 minutes. Usually Spanish people, because you know, believe it or not, Spanish people follow me on PMT Athletes, but since they don't speak English, they're like, I don't know what he's saying. You know, I don't know what he's talking about. So today's Tuesday, right? So I guess our next podcast here, I'm gonna do real podcast. I think it's going to be Thursday, either Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna announce it. I'm gonna put a poster. I'm gonna put something. I'll put like our second podcast. All right. Today we talked about Messi. We talked about our seven. Cristiano Ronaldo saying I'm the best. I'm the greatest of all time. We talk about who we believe who's the best player in the world and blah blah blah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I wish I could continue. I have this desire to continue, but I'm gonna finish it here. Okay, I'm seeing myself over there. Okay, not bad. Okay. All right, guys. So Spanish community, God willing, we're coming in tomorrow. We're gonna do the stream tomorrow, and PMT athletes. Hopefully Thursday or Friday, we're gonna be on here. We have to come in tomorrow. So I don't know what to do. Do you guys want to see each other? Do you guys want to see each other? So y'all can meet? YouTube? All right. Instagram? Yeah. Why not? Right there. I don't know. Y'all see each other? Hello. Right there. All right. Hello. Wait, but you can't. Can you see? Oh, there you go. So there's, you know, shake hands. Shake hands. All right. So that's it. I'll wrap it up. Um, the lightning was not the best here. We need better lightning because looks a little bit dark. Here, lightning is great. It's perfect. Okay, so it's 10:41. Thank you. Uh, we're finishing. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I guess that's it, folks. Usually, what I do is I turn the cameras the other way, put some music on, and I just walk away. Usually, that's what I do. Like for example, this one is too low. That's what we wanted. Not yeah. From here up, here we had everything. So yeah, there you go. Not bad. Because angles are important on TV. Angles are important. All right, so bye guys on Instagram. Say bye, okay? On Instagram, podcast number 1 is in the books. I know it's not really a podcast, but it is what it is. This is what we did. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close that first, and it's gonna tell me, do you want it saved? Do you wanna save this? And I'm gonna say yes. It's just gonna stay on the page. That's what we're gonna do here. It says end now. So I'm gonna say yes. Then it gives me an option to delete the video, to view how many people came in, or to share it. And I'll put share. Okay? Then share. Okay. I'm gonna need a cover. So everything, all of this is new. All right. So let me put a cover here. Let's see. Oh yeah. I think this one's good, right? I'm laughing. Yeah. You think it's good? So we're gonna put down. So we're gonna put. Can we type something? Select a cover image from your video camera and a text. But where's the text? Oh, okay, here's the caption. I'm gonna put why I think R9 is not the best. Why we think here at PMT Athletes that R7 is not the best. I'll put first podcast. All right, first podcast. Welcome. Boom. Now the crazy thing in English is that we have a lot of people that try to do bullying, and it's a lot of crazy comments. So I don't know. A part of me says I'm ready for that, but in English, you get a lot of bullying. So it's not like here at the Spanish community, oh, great, amen, thank you, that was nice, that was good, because it's different. It's a different, situation, I guess. It's a different thing. Here, I'm expressing my thoughts and my opinions. So everyone has their thoughts. I'm not sending a message of truth. Here I'm expressing thoughts of what I believe. So the audience is different. They do a lot of mean, they sometimes they'll write mean stuff, weird stuff, try to do like bully you. Like in my mind I already know, like some young ones are gonna be like, aren't you too old to be streaming or to be doing like a podcast or something like that? If they're 20, 18, 17, 16, because I'm gonna be like, you should start. You should start streaming. You should start a YouTube channel. You should start something. Why not do something instead of criticize? So it's gonna be the answer. So, but at the end of the day, I can't respond to every negative stuff that is said. I just have to ignore it. So I think I'm gonna. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different audience. It's not the same like in Spanish. It's different. All right, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. The video that we did today in Spanish, thank God, has more than 600 views. So it was amazing. It was great. If you speak Spanish and English, use this video so you can also practice your English as well, okay? Use it. We're going somewhere. We're running after something. I don't know why, but we're running after something. We'll see you tomorrow, guys, okay? Spanish, English. Spanish, English. Talk to you tomorrow. I can't say nothing in Spanish. All right, so here it is. And ta-ta. And let's go. You guys have a beautiful night. You guys have a beautiful afternoon, morning, whatever you're doing in your life. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Take care. God bless.